The Inner Conflict. A journey through the Bhagavad Gita. Rohan sat at his desk, staring blankly at his laptop screen. His mind was a battlefield. Ambitions clashed with self-doubt, desires wrestled with duty, and fear overshadowed hope. He had just received an offer for a high-paying job at a corporation known for unethical practices, manipulating consumer data, exploiting workers, and prioritizing profits over people. Taking the job would mean financial security, a luxurious lifestyle, and recognition. But at what cost? Why is it so hard to do what feels right? He thought. Why does every choice feel like a war within? It is a question that has haunted humanity since time immemorial. More than 5,000 years ago, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, a warrior stood paralyzed by the same internal conflict. Arjuna, the greatest archer of his time, was not afraid of his enemies, but of himself, his emotions, his attachments, his doubts. In that moment of despair, his charioteer, Lord Krishna, uttered the timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita, a scripture that does not merely address a warrior's dilemma, but the battle raging within all of us. The battle of the mind, the root of inner struggle. The battlefield is not always an expanse of dust and blood. It is often the silent war within our own minds. We struggle between what we want to do and what we ought to do. We fight against our insecurities, our impulses, and our conditioning. The Bhagavad Gita reveals that this battle is inevitable, but victory is within reach. Arjuna tells Krishna,
Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramathi valavadrudham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram.
Arjuna tells Krishna, for the mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong, O Krishna, and to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind. Arjuna's words reflect the struggles of modern life: stress, anxiety, overthinking. In an era of distractions, the mind is bombarded with endless choices, making it restless and overwhelmed. We are addicted to external validation, driven by comparisons and enslaved by desires that never seem to end. Just like a battlefield, where warriors constantly engage in combat, our mind is a ground where emotions, desires, and fears fight for dominance. Krishna acknowledges this difficulty but offers a solution.
Asansayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate.
By practice and detachment, O Arjuna, the mind can be controlled. The two key solutions Krishna gives, abhyasa, practice, and vairagya, detachment, hold great relevance today. Practice abhyasa. This refers to the discipline of right thinking, meditation, and self-awareness. Just as a warrior sharpens his sword daily, we must train our minds through mindfulness, discipline, and focus. Regular reflection, meditation, and conscious action help stabilize the mind. Detachment, vairagya. This does not mean renouncing life, but learning to act without attachment to the results. In an era where success is measured by social media likes, salaries, and public recognition, the ability to act without expecting rewards brings true peace. Imagine a student preparing for an important exam. If they constantly worry about their rank instead of focusing on studying, their performance will suffer. But if they immerse themselves in learning with dedication, without obsessing over the results, they will achieve true excellence. Duty versus desire. Walking the path of Dharma. One of the greatest battles within us is the struggle between personal desires and moral responsibilities. Should we chase success at any cost? Should we compromise values for convenience? The Gita teaches that the key to inner peace lies in following Dharma, our righteous duty. without attachment to the results. Krishna tells Arjuna,
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूर्मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्य कर्मणि.
you have the right to perform your duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. The modern world promotes a results-driven mindset. Our worth is measured by achievements, money, and social status. But Krishna's teaching shifts our perspective. The focus should be on sincere action, not the rewards. Take the example of a doctor. If a doctor treats patients with the primary goal of earning money, they may lose sight of their ethical responsibility. But if their focus remains on treating patients sincerely, success will follow naturally. Similarly, in our daily lives, the question arises, should we take shortcuts to achieve quick success, or should we uphold values even if the journey is tough? The Bhagavad Gita reminds us that righteousness may not always be the easiest path, but it is the most fulfilling one. Overcoming fear and doubt, the warrior's mindset. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears shape our choices, often leading us away from our true calling. Arjuna too was gripped by fear. He doubted his own strength and the purpose of his actions. But Krishna reminded him,
तस्मादज्ञानसम्भूतं हृत्स्थं ज्ञानासिनात्मनः छित्त्वैनं संशयं योगं मा तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ भारत.
surrender all doubts in your heart. Arise, O Arjuna, and fight. This is not just a call to battle, but a call to life. In moments of hesitation, when we stand at the crossroads of decision, we must rise above our doubts and take action. Consider an entrepreneur who dreams of starting a business but is paralyzed by the fear of failure. If they keep waiting for the perfect moment, they may never take the leap. But those who act despite fear, embracing challenges as learning experiences, eventually find success. Krishna's message is clear. Fear exists, but it should not control us. Finding inner peace in a chaotic world. The world today is filled with noise, social media distractions, endless comparisons, political divisions. Amidst this external chaos, the real war is maintaining inner peace. Krishna offers a profound solution.
यं हि न व्यथयन्त्येते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभा समदुःखसुखं धीरं सोऽमृतत्वाय कल्पते.
One who is not disturbed by happiness and distress, who remains steady in both, is certainly eligible for liberation. True peace is not found in escaping difficulties, but in cultivating equanimity, remaining balanced in success and failure, pleasure and pain. Imagine a person who is deeply attached to praise and criticism. If someone appreciates them, they feel elated. If criticized, they feel devastated. Such a person is always at the mercy of external circumstances. But one who remains steady, neither overjoyed by praise nor broken by criticism, has attained true inner strength. Conclusion. Becoming the warrior of life. Rohan took a deep breath. The words of the Gita echoed in his mind. He realized that his struggles were not unique. Everyone faced their own Kurukshetra. The answer was not in running away, but in facing his inner conflicts with wisdom, detachment, and courage. He understood now that success is not about chasing results, but about sincere effort. Fear and doubt are inevitable, but they should not dictate choices. The real battle is not against the world, but within ourselves. Just as Arjuna found his strength through Krishna's guidance, so too can we navigate life's challenges by embracing the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. So the next time you find yourself in doubt, torn between choices, or paralyzed by fear, ask yourself, will you surrender to confusion, or will you rise and fight the battle within?